Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, and today we are going to be doing yoga sculpt. So Yogasculpt, haven't done this one in a while. It's a combination of yoga mixed with sculpting, so you can use hand weights. If you have a stretchy band, you can use a stretchy band. You can also use a yoga tie or strap or a man's tie. So if you have a stretchy band, great. Don't feel you have to. And again, a set of light hand weights. Okay, so we're going to get started. And we're going to start in a seated position. So when you're ready, find that seated position wherever you are comfortable. Cross your legs, extend your legs if you prefer, maybe even sit up on a block. So you can use a block or a couple of pillows, that's fine too. So lengthening your spine and sitting nice and tall, elongating. Let the shoulders release from the ears. Inhale through your nose, and as you exhale through your mouth, close your eyes. Take a couple moments to just center yourself and to let go. Allow the shoulders to release from the ears. The spine to be long as if you were seated against a wall. So that your back of your head would be against the wall. And as you inhale, feel the crown of your head grow taller towards the ceiling as your sit bones, as you exhale, ground deeper towards the earth. On your next exhalation, let your arms release and press them behind you or clasp them behind your back. Clasping your hands together, draw your arms down. Let the shoulders pull away from the ears, and then allow the right ear to fall towards the right shoulder. As you bring the head to center, then the left ear will fall towards the left shoulder. You'll bring your head back to center, releasing the hands. Inhale, raise the arms, palms are forward, and then exhale, scrape the elbows back as if they were going to hit that wall if it was behind you. Inhale, fill the lungs, raise the arms high. Exhale, scrape the elbows back, expand through the chest. Inhale, raise the arms high, and exhale, scrape the elbows back. Your right hand stays to the right side. You're going to inhale the left arm up, and then exhale over to a gentle stretch. Inhaling and right back over to the other side as you exhale. And we're going to continue back and forth, nice and easy. Inhaling as you raise and exhaling as you take it to one side. Inhaling as you raise and exhaling as you take it to the other side. And now sitting up nice and tall, you're going to pick up your hand weights. Holding on to your hand weights, bring your arms up so the elbows are in line with the shoulders, palms are forward. Sitting tall, you're going to exhale, twist the palms in as the arms go overhead. Exhale, you raise, and inhale, you pull. Continuing, breathing. All our moves are done with controlled, slow motion. Focusing on the muscles and on the breath and uniting them together as one. Now the elbows are going to bend. You're going to drop the hands down And keeping the elbows bent, just lift the elbows to the side. Do a gentle side raise. Breathing. 4 to go. Again, keep those abdominals in. 2 to go. On this last one, you're going to hold it up again, and then press your arms forward. The weights can touch, and pull the arms back. Press forward, and pull the elbows back. Inhale, and exhale. And when the arms pull back, you're kind of squeezing into those back muscles a little bit, as if there was a pencil behind the shoulder blades. You can always do one, skip one to rest, because yes, these are going to fire your shoulders. Last one, we hold and release the arms down. Place the weights to the side, and take the soles of your feet together. Sit tall as you inhale, lengthening the spine. And then as you exhale, lean or hinge forward, deepening. The hands can walk closer to the glutes. The glutes can also come closer to the heels as you hinge further forward, deepening the stretch. From here, we're going to sit tall and come to the hands and knees. So we have our hands under our shoulders and our knees underneath our hips. Inhale, head and tail towards the ceiling. And exhale as we round. Cat stretch, chin to the chest. Inhale, head and tail towards the ceiling. And exhale, round. Cat stretch, chin to the chest, hold for a moment. Walk the hands in towards the knees, fairly close, but make sure that you're very rounded in your spine. And then a small rotation side to side to open up into that mid and upper back. Just a gentle twist. Anytime we do twists, rotations, or circles, make sure you do an even amount so that you finish on the side you did not begin. Once you are done, you're going to walk your hands out so they're underneath the shoulders again. Hands under the shoulders and knees underneath the hips. Taking your right leg, extend it behind you, curl the toes, and press through that heel. Getting a nice stretch to the calf. You will need your hand weight to be by your side by your left hand. Pull your abs in and raise your right leg up so it's in line with your hip. Straight out of your body, bend your elbow so that the left elbow is to the side of your body. Exhale back for a tricep extension and inhale, hold. Exhale and inhale, bend. Keep your abs in, and if this is too much for balance, keep going. Rest the back toe to the mat instead of keeping the leg lifted to the height of the hip. Abs pull in as your arm extends back. And you gaze down so there's no straining in your neck. You have 5, 4. Abs in for 3, 2. We're not switching sides yet. So bend that elbow back down. Lower the back toe and then extend the arm forward, and now my palm is down. I'm going to raise my arm and my leg. Squeezing my glute. Lifting from my shoulder, and my abs are in. Staying with this for 6. You can always go without a weight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to place the weight down and bring the knee back. Sit back to child's pose and give yourself a little stretch. Coming to the other side. Back to the hands and knees. Left leg goes back, curl the toes, press through the heel. Make sure you switch sides. Abs are in. Keeping your abs in, see if you can bring the leg up, holding the balance. Then your right hand is going to hold on to the weight, elbow to your side, and kick back. Exhale, inhale. Keep going and breathe. Looking down and abs are in. Stay with this for 8. You could always rest the toe in the back on the mat if you need. 4, 3, 2, last one. And now I'm going to bend the elbow, lower the toe, and bring the arm in front, just like before. With or without the hand weight, the arm raises and the glute squeezes as that opposite leg lifts. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, abs are in, 3, toe points down, 2, and 1. Again, we'll place the weight to the side. This time, open the knees apart and sit back to the heels in a wide knee child's pose. Come up onto the fingertips. Walking over to the right. Stop at the right knee. Look to the right. Walk the left hand out a little further past the right and get a nice lateral stretch through that left side. Come back through the middle, over to the left, looking to the left, walking the right hand out further, and stretching in the right side. We'll come back to center. Bring the knees back underneath the hips. Curl the toes under, raise the hips, downward facing dog. Bring your hips high and pull them back. Head is between the arms and you're going to pedal out the feet. Inhale, bend one knee, and exhale, bend the other. Continue back and forth gently. From here, gaze towards your hands and come forward to a plank. Keeping your abs in, raise your hips back up to a downward dog. I'd like you to continue this and breathe. Some of you might be able to raise the right leg up, 3-leg dog, and then continue keeping that leg lifted from 3-leg dog into plank with the leg elevated. Breathe. Keep your core strong. Abs are in. Now, if you did the elevated leg, switch to the other side. If you have both feet down, you're still continuing. Hips up and hips forward. Making sure our abdominals are in. And again, starting to fire up a little more in the shoulders. We breathe. Then everyone will raise the hips up, gaze to the hands, both feet are down, and walk or step to your hands. Release over the legs and inhale halfway for lightning bolt. Exhale as you lower, bend the knees and raise the arms to Utkatasana, chair pose. Bring the arms behind you to ski pose. Pressing from the heels, you're going to stand all the way up. And then exhale to a soft back bend. Always support your back if you need. Otherwise, arms over the head. Inhale, tall, hands heart center. Inhale, we raise, salutation A. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, flat back again. Exhale, lower, and step back to plank. From plank, lower yourself down nice and easy, modifying knees, nose, chest, belly. Lift a little for cobra, shoulders away from the ears, higher for upward dog, shoulders away from the ears. Curl the toes in your back to downward dog. Gazing towards your hands, you're going to step or walk forward. Releasing over the legs and inhale halfway to your lightning bolt. Exhale as you lower, bending the knees and into chair for Utkatasana. Palms are together though at heart center now. And turning to the right, take the left elbow outside or towards the right knee and twist to chair. If you want to split your arms, you can. Palms face out. Come back to center, hands to heart center. Arms extend forward, a little more challenging by the ears. Press to stand tall and exhale, soft back bend. Inhale, hands heart center and exhale. Inhale, we raise, swan dive, exhale, down again. Halfway for your lightning bolt and lower down. Stepping back to your plank. From your plank, lowering all the way down. Upward dog cobra, sweeping through. Back to downward dog. Gazing towards your hands as you step or walk forward. Release over the legs and inhale halfway. Exhale, lower, bend the knees in your back to chair, bending the elbows and hands at heart center. Twisting to the left, right elbow outside or towards the knee. You may split the arms, palms can face out. Palms can be together, bring them back together. To heart center, extend them straight out or raise them high by the ears. From here, press all the way up and exhale, soft back bend. Inhale and hands heart center, exhale. Inhale, you raise and swan dive, exhale down. Inhale halfway for your lightning bolt and exhale lower. Bend your knees as you're going to come into chair again, but this time pick up your hand weights. As you pick up your hand weights, lift up into your chair. Sit your tail back, roll your shoulders back, bring your elbows in front and bicep curls. Abs pull in. Now you can always do this in a full standing position if you prefer. Breathe. Exhale and inhale. You have 8, 7, 6, abs in, chest up, 5, tail under. 4, squeezing the bicep with control for 3. We're going to wake up those thighs a little. You're going to let the weight hang to the sides and pulse down for 10, 9, 8. Squeeze the inner thighs, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stand all the way up nice and tall. From here, you're going to open your feet about hip width apart. Continuing with the squat, we're going to do a front raise as we squat. Extend the arms back. Front raise, extend back. Inhale, exhale. Continuing, breathing. Down and up, and abs are in. Stay strong. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We stand tall. Inhale and flat back. Exhale all the way down. Bend at the knees, place the weights down, and step back to your plank. Holding here, lower yourself down. Upward dog cobra, sweeping through, downward dog. Breathe. Inhale, take the right leg towards the ceiling. Lengthen, and take your right foot and step it forward. In a high lunge, right knee over the right ankle. Pick up your hand weights if you need. Move your back left foot in a little. Raise your chest up. Shoulders are down. We're going to go down in a lunge and side raise. Down and side raise. You can do bent elbows. Breathing. Abs are in. You have 5, 4, 3, chest is up, 2. Last one. Now you're going to come down whole. Bring the weights together and turn towards the front bent knee and back. Turn and back. Breathing. Twisting. For 4. Legs are strong. 3. Abs are in. 2. Last one. Great job. From here, straighten all the way up and drop the back heel. So realign. Make sure that the right heel lines up with the instep of the back foot. Extend your arms out and your wrists are in line with your ankles. If you need, put your weights down. If you can, hold on to the weights. Raise your arms up and bend your front right knee. Hips are open externally. Warrior 2. Gaze over your right hand. Take your left arm forward and pull it back into a row. Extend. Take it forward, pull it back, and extend. Breathe. You may always drop the weight if you prefer. Keep those abs in. 2 to go here. Nice and strong. Last one. Now you're going to hold it and rest that hand onto the back thigh, turning the right palm up. Carefully take it back to reverse or peaceful warrior. Bending into the front knee. Breathe. Inhale up, windmill around so that your left hand comes inside of your right foot and slide your left leg back so the knee points down and the heel is up. Place your weights out of your way. Hand is inside of the foot. Place your hand onto your knee and turn gently to the left, possibly raising that arm up. Breathe. Turn towards the knee. Breathe. Bring your hand down. Step your foot back and lower all the way down. Take a moment here, bring the arms behind you. Navel to the spine, pelvis to the mat, and float up for Salabhasana, locust pose. Breathe. Releasing down, bring your hands to the sides of your chest. Little lift for cobra, higher lift for upward dog, and back to downward dog. Raise the hips to the ceiling. Switching sides, make sure to switch sides. Left leg goes up. Abs are in and that foot steps forward. My back heel is off of the mat. I'm going to pick up my weights. If I need, I'm going to move my right foot in a little and stand tall. Shoulders are down, chest is up, and shoulders are back. From here, I'm going to come down into a lunge, and when I come up, I'm going to do a front raise. So the arms are to the sides, and I lift. If I want, I can, of course, alternate my arms. Breathing. Otherwise, double arm. Abs are in. Control. 3 to go. Last 2. Final 1. Bring the arms down. Flatten out the back heel. Straighten out the front leg. Make sure that that front left heel lines up with the instep of the back right foot. Bend your front knee. And if you can, as you open into the hips, extend those arms out and look over your left middle finger. Your right arm comes forward and pulls back. Keep going. Forward and pull back. Stay with it. Breathe. Abs are in. You have control. 3 to go. Last two. Final one. You're going to hold, rest that hand down, turning the left palm up, and take it back for that reverse peaceful warrior. Inhale up, windmill all the way around, down to the mat again, lifting up your back heel. Hand is inside of that foot. Hand on the knee and turn, rotating as you breathe. Left. Raise the arm if you'd like. Breathe. Hold here. You can keep your hands on the knee. Perfectly fine. From here, you're going to lower your hand down and step back to plank. Lower all the way down. Lie on your belly, bring your arms behind you, navel to the spine, pelvis to the mat, and float up again. Salabhasana, locust pose. Breathe. Soften the shoulders, pull them away from the ears. Fingers reach to the toes. If you'd like, clasp your hands behind your back. Lift your knees, maybe part of your thighs. Bring your heels towards your glutes and extend your legs. Bring your heels towards your glutes and extend your legs. Abs are in. Breathing through. The legs will extend out. Joining them together, hands to the sides of your chest. Lift a little bit for cobra, lift higher for your upward dog. Curl your toes and back to downward dog. Gaze towards your hands, step or walk forward. Release over the legs and inhale halfway. Lowering down, pick up your hand weights. Come into your chair position again. Hold, elbows out to the sides. You may stand all the way up if you'd like, and bicep curls. Abs are in, slow and controlled. Breathing. You have 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now the weights will hang down. You'll come to stand all the way up, separate the feet, and we're going to go into that squat again. Arms forward and back. Squeeze the glutes as you lift. Use those triceps. Breathe. Keep builds here. 9, 8, keep going. 6, 3, 2, last one, and stand tall. From here, you're going to move over to the left side. Going to go into a side lunge. So stepping, abs are in, shoulders are back. Step your right foot out, bend the knee, and step in. You can bring the weight inside, outside the knee. Keep the chest lifted. Now I'm going to change and press overhead. So it's down and press overhead. Breathe and press. 4 to go. 4 and press. 3, abs in. 2 and press. Last one and press. Now standing here, I'm going to let my weights hang to the sides. Keeping my weight onto my left foot and my abs in, tree pose. So first we're going to start, lift the knee, open that knee out, bring it down and back in. So the right knee lifts, opens, down, back in. Lift, open, lower, and now I change. So I open, lift, in, and down. Open, lift, in, and down. Last one. Now I'm going to open to the side and hold. My toe can stay on the mat, or I can bring my foot onto my lower leg, or I can bring my foot up to my upper thigh. So abs are in. I'm going to bring my hands together. I do still have my weights. Chest is up, and I'm going to hold balance, breathe. Nice full breaths. From here, my hands are going to go to the sides, and I'm going to kick back and in. If I need, I keep my toe on the mat. 6, it's helpful to gaze down. 5, breathing. 4, control. 3, abs in. 2, and 1. I bring my weights back, bring my knee forward, and lower. Now I'm going to move to the other side. So stepping over to the left in that side lunge. Bending the left knee and back up. Chest is up. Abs are in. Now I'm going to go overhead. Once again. Breathing. For 6. 5. I can always do a front raise if I can't go overhead. You guys know your modifications. Last one. And I'm going to hold again. Bringing the weights down and to heart center. Unless I prefer, I can keep them hanging long. Spreading the toes of my right foot, my left knee will lift. Open, lower, and return. I'm not moving in my hip, just rotating in my leg, and switch. Out, lift, in, and down. Breathing. Last one. And then we're going to go open again and hold and back to tree pose. Hands are here. Abs are in. Foot can be on the lower leg, up on the higher thigh. It's up to you. Hold here if you can. Hands to the sides and kick backs. Exhale. Inhale. You can always have that foot resting to the floor if you need. Breathe. 5. Control. 4. 3. Gazing down. 2. Let's do 2 more. Squeeze those triceps. And then hold. Bring the knee forward. And lower the foot down. Great. All right. From here, we're going to bring the weights so they're just over the toes. Tail goes back. Nice flat back. And then raise up. So you're going to use the back of your legs. Down. And squeeze in the hamstrings to lift. Breathing. Squeeze in the hamstrings to lift. 3 to go. I'm not rounding in my spine. 2 more. Final one. And now I'm going to come down in that same position, or if needed, bend my knees, and then place my weights down to the mat and round myself right back up to stand. Standing on the left foot, I'm going to take my right foot just behind me. Bringing my arms by my ears, or if needed, out to the side. Abs are in. Warrior 3, holding balance. Now in Warrior 3, you're going to hold here, but I want to see if you can pull your knee in, elbows to the side, and extend out. So it's exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Breathing. For 4, keep going. You can just hold balance, or you're pulling. Last time. You're back to your Warrior 3, standing tall, feet together, hands heart center. Other side. Okay, so taking your left foot back and standing on your right, abs in, arms out or up. Find your warrior three. Now maybe you just hold the warrior three in balance, or bring the knee in and extend the leg back. When you bring the knee in, it's more about scooping the belly. Exhale, scooping, and inhale, extend. Nice full breaths. Remember, you can just hold warrior three. You do not have to do that pulling in and extending out. Breathe through. And then we're going to hold our balance. Come to stand. And feet together. Hands right back. Beautiful. I did not mention, but anytime you need a sip of water, please feel free to grab one. Inhale, we're back to the front of the mat, and exhale, swan dive down. Inhale halfway for your lightning bolt, and exhale, lower. You'll step back to your plank. From your plank pose, lower yourself down. Come into your upward dog or cobra again, and back to downward dog. Now from here, bringing your right leg towards the ceiling, lengthen, three-leg dog. As you exhale, you're going to bring that knee under and then take the leg back. You're going to continue with this using your abdominals. The body moves away from the wrists, then the shoulders, the body moves over the wrist. You're going to go at your own pace 6 more times. But I'm going to give you an option. It will slow you down, but you'll be coming forward, rotating the knee across, bringing it back out, and then back behind you. So that's an option. You do not have to do that rotation. You can just stay with the knee coming straight under the body. Do what is most comfortable for your body. Breathe. Now on the last one, hold it here. If you did the rotation, just hold it, bringing the knee to point down, and then resting that knee up, right between the hands, and sliding back very long in the back leg. Sit tall as you inhale. If this bothers your knee, sit your hip to the side and take that right foot forward. That's another way to also increase the stretch. Keep your chest lifted. Abs are in. From here, you're going to turn towards the extended back leg, towards your left leg, and see if you can reach for the ankle or foot. Now I'm going to stay turned, kind of looking back towards my foot. But if I can, I'm going to start to turn my torso forward. That will increase the stretch. If I lift higher, I'll increase the stretch. I want you to feel this from the top of that thigh and hip right down to the knee. Again, going to where you are comfortable. Breathe. From here, you're going to release that back leg, extend it down, and then take one hand weight into your right hand. Now with that right hand, you can do kickbacks, or if you can, bring the arm above your head and do overhead extension. We lift and lower. Breathing. For 4, 3, or I do kickbacks, 2, and 1. Now I'll lower the weight down, leading a little bit to the left, and then lower my torso down. I can go all the way down where my head rests, or I can keep my head lifted, but the further back I extend in my back leg, leaning over to that left side, the more I'm going to feel in the right glute. I'm going to lift my chest up, curl the back toes under, bring the knee towards the chest, and extend the right leg towards the ceiling. Lowering the foot down, making sure that my right hand is under my shoulder. I'm going to drop both of my heels over to the right and take my left arm high. I can modify and put my knee down. Breathe. Nice full breaths. Side plank, abs in. From here, I'm going to come back to plank. Shift my feet to the other side. Raising the opposite arm, holding the side plank, hand under the shoulder. Modifying with the left knee down. Abs are in, core is strong, and I'm breathing. I come back to plank again and lower all the way down. Right into my upward dog or cobra and back to my downward dog. Coming forward to plank, I'm going to drop my heels once again over to the right, right hand underneath the shoulder, but this time I'm going to put my right knee down. I'm going to adjust and make sure my right hand is under my shoulder and take my hand weight optional into my left hand and up to the ceiling. Raising the left leg up, exhaling. We're going to bring the elbow towards the knee and extend it out. Exhale, inhale. Pointing the knee slightly towards the ceiling and squeezing in the oblique. Exhale, inhale. For 6, 5, 4, 3, abs are in, 2, last one, and I'm going to gently bend the elbow and bring the hand down. Rotating, lowering the foot, back to downward dog. And we're going to pedal the feet here. Breathe. Now we switch sides. So inhale, you're going to raise your left leg up, and then as you exhale, bring it under. You know you're going to continue with this 10 times. You can always modify with that bottom knee down. You can also challenge, come under, rotate, come back out, and then extend back. So it's your call how deep you want to go, or if you need to modify. And you're just going to keep that right knee on the mat the whole time. Breathing, scooping. Then on the last one, you're going to lower the knee down. Extending long in the back leg, chest is up. Now holding here, abs are in. Keep sliding back further and further in your back right leg. Turning to the right, bend the knee, and see if you can reach back for that ankle or foot. Stay turning towards that back foot, or try and turn to face forward. Deepen that stretch. Breathe. Lift the chest higher, hand on the knee. Challenge a little more. And then gently release your back leg. Releasing the back leg, you take the hand weight into the opposite hand. Raising that arm up. And then extending and bending. Keep going and breathe. Abs are in. 4 to go. Then you're going to bring the weight down and slowly lower your chest. Right down into pigeon pose and extend long in the back leg, maybe leaning a little bit over to that opposite right side, stretching more into the left glute. Breathe. From here, you're going to lift the chest back up, curl the back toes under, bring the knee to the chest and extend the leg back. Lower the foot, pedal the feet, breathe. Lower down to the knees. Sit back on the heels. Wide knee, child's pose, stretching out. As I come back to the hands and knees, back to downward dog, forward to my plank, left hand under the left shoulder, rotating and dropping the left knee, and picking up that hand weight. You don't have to use a hand weight. Raising up the right leg, lifting the arm high, pointing the knee, exhale, inhale, squeezing the oblique, abs are in, exhale, inhale, 8, 7, left hand under the left shoulder, 6, 5, with control, 4, 3, 2, last one. We're going to extend out, carefully bring the arm down, lower the foot, back to your plank, hips back up, downward dog. Easing to your hands, stepping or walking forward. Release over the legs and inhale, flat back, halfway up. Lower down and bend the knees to Utkatasana, chair pose. Press to stand tall and exhale to that soft back bend. Inhale and hands heart center, you exhale. So I did mention earlier if you have a band. So if you do have a band, go ahead and pick up that band. If you do not have a band, you can always use hand weights. If you have a tie or a yoga strap, use that for now. So first we're going to start with a stretch. Feet are about hip width apart. Your hands are pretty wide apart. Bring your arms above your head. Widen your hands or pull on that stretchy band as much as you need without bending your elbows. Let your arms come just behind the upper back. Feel the expansion in your chest and then right back above the head. Lower again, and if it's too easy, walk those hands in closer together. Bring the arms back and then back above the head. Make sure again that the arms stay even. Now, if comfortable, bring the hands down to the small of the back and then to the upper back. Down to the small of the back and to the upper back. Down to the small of the back and to the upper back. Good. Hold here, breathe. Abs are in, and then come all the way up. Bring it down. So now here, this is where you're either going to hold on to your band or you're going to hold on to your hand weights. So if you have hand weights, you're going to bring one arm down and up, or you could bring rowing back, and then you'll switch to the other side. Okay, if you have a band, you're going to hold on to the band above your head and also alternate, squeezing behind that right shoulder blade, behind the left shoulder blade. So keep alternating. The arm comes down about shoulder height and a little bit back to engage in those back lat muscles. Now please continue if you have the band. And if not, and you have weights, you're doing the same thing with the weight, but maybe it's too much to be over your head. And if that's the case, you're doing rows back one at a time. So something for everyone. Let's finish it out. Remember, always finish on the side you did not begin, wherever you are. 2 or 3 to go, depending on where you began. And then when you're done, you release the band, you'll lower. Place your band, if you did have a band, onto the floor. And then I want you to pick up your hand weights. Holding onto your hand weights, standing tall, abs are in. From here, we're going to come back down into that squat position and bring the hands to the sides for rows. So back to the knees and back. Inhale, exhale. Abs are in, chest is up. Finish off those back muscles for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and then we're going to stand all the way up. Back at the front of the mat, inhale and exhale, swan dive all the way down. Inhale halfway for that lightning bolt, exhale lower. Bending the knees, step back to your plank, and from your plank, lower yourself down. Upward dog cobra, sweeping through. Back to child's pose. Sit back to the heels, open the knees, and stretch. So wide knee child's pose. Come on the fingertips. And as you're on the fingertips, take the right arm, thread the needle underneath the left. Look to the left, breathe. Keep that right arm away from the face. Hold left hand on the mat or wrapped behind your back, maybe holding the top of the right thigh. Gently you'll unwind and switch sides, taking the other arm under, keeping it away from the face. Hand on the mat or behind your back and hold on to the top of that thigh. Breathe. Bringing the hand down, back to unwinding and coming up. Let's find a seated position. Sitting down, feet are slightly out in front of you. You may use one hand weight if you'd like, or just bring your hands one into the other. Abs are in, and we're going to round back into our C curve, scooping the belly to come back up. If I don't have a hand weight, I have one hand resting into the other, rounding my spine, breathing, and scooping. 4 to go here, shoulders are relaxed. 3 more. As I scoop and lift for 2. Breathing. And then my final one. Sitting all the way up. No weight, placing that to the side. Bringing my glutes towards my heels and slowly descending onto my back. Legs will come in to the chest and up to the ceiling. Arms out to the side like a T, flexing the feet, feet or legs will go to the left, stomach churning, and then use the right oblique to bring the legs up. And then over to the right, using the left oblique to bring the legs up. And I can modify this by bending my knees slightly if needed. Breathing. Shoulders are down. 4 to go. So as I go over to the left, I make sure the right shoulder stays down. And then as I go over to the right, I make sure the left shoulder stays down. Last 2. And final 1. And now from here, I'll take the knees, hugging them gently to my chest, and keeping them together to circle them around and massage the tailbone and sacrum. Changing direction. With my right hand, my feet can come down to the mat. With my right hand behind my head gently, I'm going to extend my right leg out and turn the foot and knee out. Bringing my left arm by my ear. As I exhale, I'm going to lift the head, neck, and shoulders, imprinting my spine, and reach my hand towards my ankle, keeping my head lifted or just lowering an inch. And I'm going to continue that. Breathing. Exhale and inhale. Pulling my abdominals in. Breathing, slight soft bend in the knee if you'd like. You're going to work that inner thigh as long as you keep the toes turned out in external rotation. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, abs in. 2, I'm going to hold it up and reach for my foot or outside the foot, even better. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now holding it, I'm going to put my foot back to neutral. Take my hands, hold behind the leg, lower my head down. And as I lower my head, I'm going to pull that leg towards me. If I want, straightening out my left leg, I'm going to increase the stretch. I can also use that strap or tie around the foot, elbows bent out to the side, and pull the leg towards my head. So however I can get a stretch into the back of the leg and hamstring. If I feel too much of a pull behind my knee, I bend the knee slightly. From here, we'll gently bend the knee and place the foot down, bending the other knee. Left hand goes behind the head, left leg extends out, right arm's by the ear. We externally rotate the left leg and we lift and lower. The leg lowers in line with the ankle and the arm comes back in line with the ear. Exhale, inhale. Breathing. Keeping your foot turned out in that external rotation so that you're getting a little work in the adductor inner thigh. 9, 8, 7, 6, pull the belly in, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up and reach, lift. Maybe you can reach outside the foot. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it, hold on to the leg, turn the foot back to neutral, pull the leg towards you as your head lowers, and if you'd like, straighten your right leg out to deepen. Flex that foot, and same as before. If you prefer, put that strap around your foot, bending the elbows out to the side as you hold the end of the strap in each hand. More important is that you're flexing your foot, toes towards your head. Soften the knee a little if there's too much pull behind the knee and not enough in the back of the thigh and hamstring. From here, you're going to bend that knee, bringing the other knee up, hugging those knees into the chest if you'd like, lifting the head, neck, and shoulders, and releasing. Your feet are going to rest to the mat. If you have any crankiness or discomfort in your lower back, stay here. You can also put a pillow behind the backs of the knees and let the knees and feet fall apart. You're going to fidget, kind of move and adjust until you find a release through the shoulders. Once you do, turn your palms towards the ceiling. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth, and allow your body to let go. Nice, full, cleansing breaths. Soften the muscles in your face, around your eyes, your cheekbones, and your jaw. Relax through your shoulders, down your arms, all the way into your wrists, your hands, your fingers. Feel your belly rise as you inhale and softly fall as you exhale. Feel your ribs expand as you inhale. Gently contract as you exhale. Allowing your belly to rise and fall softly and naturally as you let go through your hips and down your legs, into your ankles, into your feet. And breathe. Some reminders. The past cannot be changed, and opinions don't define your reality. Everyone's journey is different, and things always get better with time. Happiness is found within, and overthinking will lead to sadness. Positive thoughts create positive things. Smiles are contagious. Kindness is free, and you only fail if you quit. Start to wiggle through the fingers and toes. The arms and the legs. Slowly taking the knees to the chest. and rolling to your right side and into your fetal pose. Feeling refreshed, lengthened, and renewed, slowly make your way to your seated position. Sit tall with the chest lifted and the heart open, and join the hands at heart center, thumbs to the chest. Inhale, and as you exhale, softly bow forward to the essence of yoga within you. Thank you for taking me on your yoga journey this morning. I wish you peace and joy in your many journeys ahead, wherever they may lead you, as you stay strong, healthy, safe, and positive, keeping a smile on your face, till our paths meet again. Namaste. Thank you guys so much. Until next time, have a beautiful, wonderful day.